Well, hello to all you out there. I'm TJ, of course. This is episode 9 of my reviews, continuing my review of Kingdom Hearts in preparation of Kingdom Hearts 3, which Kingdom Hearts 3 is set to be the end of the Xehanort saga. And I will say I'm thoroughly surprised that the way that Square Enix has brought out all of these Kingdom Hearts games, well, the side games anyway, in preparation of anticipation of Kingdom Hearts 3. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the championship cups that you'll be partaking in at the Olympus Coliseum and Hollow Bastion. With that said, let's get to work. Now, of course, you'll be going back and forth to the Olympus Coliseum to partake in the various championship cups that are going to be going on as the overall storyline of the game goes on. Of course, the cups that you will be able to compete in will be the Phil Cup, the Pegasus Cup, the Hercules Cup, and then the Hades Cup. Now, the Hades Cup will be your most challenging of the championship cups. Now keep in mind with the Hades Cup, once you defeat certain bosses and whatnot, should you lose in the Hades Cup, you'll be able to start from your previous boss fight. Now, the first time you partake in each cup in that's held at the Olympic Coliseum, you will go through it as a team, with of course with Sora, Donald, and Goofy. After winning the initial or the initial championship cup itself, you will then be able to go back through the tournament with Sora alone, and then as a team again while being timed. Now, with the exception of the Hades Cup, the time trial for each championship cup is 3 minutes, while as opposed to the Hades Cup has a 20-minute time limit. Now, starting off the championship cup is the Phil Cup. The reward for completing and winning the Phil Cup, which your initial get bonus for it is the Gravity Spell or a Gravity Upgrade, depending on depending on how you obtain the Gravity Spell first. Completing the Phil Cup using Sora by himself is the Mithril Shard, and of course if you complete the Phil Cup under 3 minutes, you get AP up. The Pegasus Cup has Leon and Yuffie at the top of the bracket. Completing the Pegasus Cup for the first time gets you the strike rate ability for Sora, which will definitely come in handy. Completing the Pegasus Cup using Sora alone will get you a Mithril, and completing the time trial in under 3 minutes gets you a defense up. The Hercules Cup has two fights that you'll definitely have to take into account here. Cloud is the number 4 seed, and defeating Cloud wins you the metal Chocobo keychain to add to your Keyblade. Winning the Hercules Cup altogether gets you the Herc Shield for Goofy. Completing the Hercules Cup with Sora alone gives you Orichalcum. And of course completing the Hercules Cup in under 3 minutes gets you a power-up. Now the Hades Cup, I would definitely want to hold off on competing in until you get high enough level to do so. Because you're going to be dealing with 50 rounds of nothing but enemies. And at different intervals during the Hades Cup, you're going to be competing against several bosses. Maybe 2 bosses at once. But the Rock Titan is at the top of the chain. With an infinite, or seems to be an infinite amount of troops at the 2nd and 3rd seeds. Now, defeating Yuffie in this tournament will get you the Genji Shield for Goofy. Defeating the Behemoth will give you a Blizzard spell upgrade. Defeating Cerberus will get you a Thunder spell upgrade. Defeating Leon and Cloud, since they will be competing since you'll be competing against them, will get you the Lionheart keychain for Sora. Defeating Hades will give you another piece of Anthem's report and a gravity spell upgrade. Defeating the Rock Titan, thus completing the Hades Cup, will give you the Trinity limit, which is Sora's move. Completing the Hades Cup with Sora alone gives you Donald's ultimate weapon, Save the Queen, while completing the time trial in under 20 minutes gives you Goofy's ultimate weapon, Save the King. When you arrive at Hollow Bastion, Sora hears the cry from the beast after his battle with Riku. Of course, Sora runs into Riku yet again, and much to Sora, Donald, and Goofy's surprise, Riku takes control of the Keyblade. This does cause a rift between Sora, Donald, and Goofy, who've been traveling together from world to world, doing all the keyholes thus far. Of course, Donald and Goofy had their own agenda where they had to stick with the Keyblade Bearer, and ends up leaving Sora to follow Riku, leaving Sora and the Beast behind. Now, Sora is given a wooden sword as his weapon, much like you had during the tutorial part of the game. Though you won't be able to physically fight the Heartless at this point, you will still be able to use your spells. As far as physically attacking the Heartless, leave that to the Beast, who's going to be your only partner for the time being. Your first impulse is going to be want to head towards the castle gate of Hollow Bastion, but you won't be able to open the castle gate just yet. You'll end up eventually finding some way around and unlocking those gates. Of course, you'll get back. Of course, you'll have to literally backtrack to get back up to the castle gates, because navigating through Hollow Bastion can be quite challenging and basically quite annoying if you have a really short temper and kind of be like, I want to get there now. You're like, no, trust me. The way I'm giving you this review will be worth the wait. Let's see. Now back to the story at hand, or back to the task at hand. Once Sora and Beast gains access into the castle, Sora is again confronted by Riku. Of course, Beast runs off to find Belle, leaving Sora by himself. Now, Riku claims that Sora's heart is weak, when in turn that Sora had the support of all of his friends all along. This comes right before your first boss fight with Riku, which you gain both your friends and the Keyblade back right before the boss fight.